Hello everyone, thank you for watching Chasing the Farm Life. As you can see, we're out on the pond and we've got a little bit of algae growing. Today we're going to talk about pond dyes. I have used a few different brands and Nature's Blue is the best one I've used. They all do the same job the first few days, but it seems like this lasts a little longer. The reason you would use a pond dye is to help eliminate some of this algae. It blocks the light from getting through and it also stops the weeds a little bit. The first few years I used pond dye, I used it pretty religiously, and I do think it had a slightly negative effect on my fish population just because there was less for the small fish to eat and so on and so on. That makes it its way up the food chain. But if you're just going to put it in once or twice a summer, I think it's definitely worth it. I will try and get some overhead photos of the pond now before I put it in there, and then we'll get some afterwards and we'll see what the difference looks like. So I would really caution you to be as careful as possible with this stuff. I pretty much come home covered in blue every time I do this. It's like, it's so concentrated that one little drop will completely ruin everything. See, I already got some on my hand, and that is gonna be problematic. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and apply it to the pond. You should be spreading it out along the edge according to the instructions. I did that the first few years, and after that I kind of quit. I have not noticed that it makes much of a difference. I wonder if you can see all those fish. But it would probably help to get it in on a windy day just so it spreads out a little faster. All right, now that I'm only slightly blue, Kellen does have a deadhead floating in the water here that I'm guessing might turn blue now, which I should have probably thought about. So I've got a little elevation here. I'm not sure if you can pick it up on the camera. You can kind of see where the blue is starting to spread. Over the next 24 hours, it will spread everywhere. I've never, other than my fish being a little skinnier those years I kind of over applied it, other than that, I've never seen any negative effects. I've never had a fish kill from it. I have bought other brands too specifically that I don't want to upset too much, but again, like I said earlier, neither of them worked as good as the Nature's Blue pond dye. I'm in no way sponsored or given any type of product from Nature's Blue. It's just been what I've found that works the best. All right, so that does it for today's episode of Chasing the Farm Life. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you have any questions about pond dye or other questions about pond maintenance, please let me know. It can be a little intimidating when you get started, but ultimately it's pretty easy in the end.
Let's go fishing, let's make a day. I got the pole, you